Hello and welcome to Let's Play Stardew Valley, Episode 10. We're here on the morning of Year 1, Spring the 19th. And that is the sound of a weed whacker in the background in real life. Alright, we're outside, we're going to water some crops here. Today I would like to go back to the mines, try to reach level 15. I just dug up something from an artifact spot. It's a rusty spur. Gunther can tell you more about this if you donate to the museum. Okay. Go ahead and get these strawberries watered up. Almost done. Alright, before we go to the mines, I'm going to donate this spur to the museum and get some more seeds. Got a letter here. It says, Farmer Ryan, I have a request for you. I need fresh cauliflower for a recipe I want to make. Could you bring me one? Signed, Jody. Okay. Bring Jody a cauliflower. Let's see if I have one. I do. I do have one in the treasure chest. We'll head over to Jody's, get some seeds, and then go to the mine. So Jody lives in Pelican Town. One of the rows on this, one of the houses in the row on the south end of town. If I'm not mistaken, it's this blue house here with the ship's wheel over the door. There's Jody. She says, Penny's a sweet girl. She's been Vincent's teacher for a while now. He really loves her. And let's give her that cauliflower. She says, oh, that looks so delicious. Thank you. This is just what I wanted. It's going to be perfect for my yellow curry. And I got 350 gold. Solid. And I think I got some hearts for Jody. Yep. Cool. I'm really hoping that weed whacker isn't coming through in the video. I can definitely hear it on my end. Alright, let's pop into the museum here. Donate the rusty spur. I think it kind of belongs near the chicken statue. Okay. head to Pierre's. So I'm going to buy some kale seeds because they're quite profitable and they take 6 days to grow. We'll do 16. So I'm going to head back, plant the kale, stash my tools so that I have more spaces in my bar, and then I'm going to head on to the mines. Just picked up a daffodil. Sell the daffodil. Alright, so I want 32 sap to make 16 fertilizer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I didn't need 16 because some of these crop spots are already fertilized from before. So the kale will take 6 days to grow. So if I plant on the 19th, I should be able to harvest by the 25th, which is a couple days before the end of spring. Towards the end of spring here, I need to be careful what I plant because certain things will not get finished growing in time for summer. And once we start summer, everything dies. Sounds kind of grim, but this is how it works in Stardew Valley. Your spring crops all die at the beginning of summer. Okay, I'm going to stash the watering can, hoe, scythe, and fishing pole. And I'm going to head off to the mine. Armed with 37 salmon berries. Got a wild horseradish here too. I'll go ahead and eat that right now for energy. Real quick, let's see if Linus likes salmon berries. He says, "Please don't destroy my tent." And I just gave him a salmon berry, and he seemed to like it. Yep. So that means that Linus likes all of this, not all, but 2 out of the 4 spring forage, and as well as salmon berries. Alright, level 10 of the mines. Take the ladder down to level 11, and we'll get exploring here. Okay, I found the ladder down already. That's a good sign. I'll go ahead and finish exploring the level before I head down, though. Alright, level 12. see a minecart full of coal, and I get 6 pieces of coal off of it. Head on down to level 13. Pick up a piece of quartz. Looks like there are at least 3 dig dugs on this level. 4? Still need to find the way down. There it is. Level 14. There's the ladder down right there. Go ahead and finish killing English. Finish killing all the rest of the enemies on the level for XP. Trying to eat as few salmon berries as I can. Okay. Now I can get to level 15. Okay, here's level 15. And I think it's time to head back. On that mining trip, I got 2 geodes, 3 pieces of quartz, 2 amethyst, 2 earth crystal, and a piece of hardwood from one of the chests. The hardwood is kind of rare, so I'm going to keep that. The earth crystal doesn't sell for very much, so I'm going to keep it. Might be able to use it for something in a recipe at some point. The amethyst I'm going to sell to see how much I get. Same with the quartz. and the rest I'm going to store away in my rocks and minerals chest. Let's head off to bed. Okay, so the amethyst sold for 100 and the quartz sold for 25. So amethysts are sort of worth selling, quartz not so much. The amethyst is a gemstone, so it stands to reason that some people like getting gemstones as gifts. So we're going to try to give those amethysts to people. I just harvested some potatoes, pulling up some parsnips here, trying to get gold star. Yep, I got 2 gold star parsnips. Now I have 3 of those total. The rest of the parsnips I will sell. Get my crops all watered here. I still have 8 days left in spring, so some of the faster growing crops like potatoes, parsnips, and tulips, I can still plant that stuff and get it harvested by the end of spring. So I think today I'm going to buy some more seeds to that effect. Can I harvest this rice yet? Nope. Fartomo's barking at something. Almost done with the strawberries, and it looks like I am done now. Take a trip around the farm. There's no trees on Tree Isle ready to be harvested quite yet. I do have this last island down here with all these pine trees that need to be cleared up. I just killed a little seedling by accident. I feel very bad about it. Yeah, so once I do my big planting at the beginning of summer, that's going to be when I will finally get that backpack upgrade to get 24 inventory slots instead of 12. Till then, I just have to suffer through the indignity of constantly having to juggle what's in my inventory. What do we got here? Carrot seeds. I will come back for those and plant them in just a moment. There's Fartomo. Give him a pet. I think that's enough for now. Go ahead and get these carrot seeds planted. And I'm gonna go to the store and get a couple more sets of seeds for parsnips, potatoes, and I think tulips. I wonder if Pierre likes salmon berries. Let's try giving him one. He says, "Oh, this isn't exactly my favorite." He dislikes salmon berries. What a weirdo. Alright, I'm gonna grab, I don't know, 5 parsnips. 5 potatoes, 5 tulips, and that's about all. Now I've walked by it 100 times, but let's look at this little bulletin board thing that's out in front of Pierre's here. Okay, so the left side of the bulletin board has a calendar. I believe it only shows spring. Today's the 20th, Saturday. It is Shane's birthday. Next week we have Pierre's birthday and Emily's birthday. And the flower dance is next Wednesday. So it's like a little community calendar. And then on the right side of the bulletin board, we have a little floating yellow exclamation point. Let's see what that is. Help wanted. I need a Joja Cola to skewer on a shish kebab. 75 gold on delivery. Granny Evelyn will be thankful. So these are little like fetch quests. If I bring a Joja Cola to Granny Evelyn, she will be thankful. I'll get some hearts, or portions of hearts, reputation with her, and I'll get 75 gold. Now these things are generated procedurally, I'm pretty sure, so you know, it's a list of 700 different edible items in the game. It just selected Joja Cola to skewer on a shish kebab. Probably would make more sense if it was like, you know, a vegetable or something, but I'm going to accept the quest. And now in the journal, there's this delivery to Evelyn quest. And I have 2 days to bring a Joja Cola to her. Now, how can you get Joja Cola? You can actually fish them up. They're considered a trash item when you fish. But apparently in the world of Stardew, you can just pull up a sealed can of cola from the water. And you can also buy them, I think. Not 100% sure about where. Probably Joja Mart has them. That would sort of make sense, wouldn't it? Anyways, I'm going to go plant my seeds that I got. Fertilizing, of course. Gotta be careful, I'm getting close to getting exhausted here. Okay. I'll go ahead and eat a salmon berry. Just so I'm not super close to getting exhausted. I haven't done this in a while, but let's look through our crafting menu and talk about some of the items that have become available as I've leveled up. We still have the wood fence, which is the trash tier fence, the stone fence, which is the better fence, gate, treasure chest, mayonnaise machine. So this turns eggs into mayonnaise. Presumably you get eggs from chickens. I don't have any chickens right now. I'll probably get some in the summer. The mayonnaise machine takes wood, stone, an earth crystal, and a copper bar. Got a sign. Wild seeds, summer seeds, wild spring seeds, wild summer seeds. The mushroom log, this is interesting. So it takes 10 hardwood and 10 moss. And you plant it, you plop it down on a tile outside, and it will grow mushrooms every so often. Pretty interesting. What else? The staircase is something you can use in the mine. It takes 99 stone, which is a lot of stone, to be fair, but you can plop it anywhere you want, and it lets you move down a level at your leisure. So you can use it as like a free way to get down a level at the cost of 99 stone, which is, again, that's a lot of stone. Apparently I can make my own speed grow now from pine tar, which we get from pine trees using the tapper, and moss. And speaking of the tapper is made out of 40 wood and 2 copper bars. You place it on a fully grown tree, and you have to wait about 7 days-ish, and it will make a sap-related product depending on the tree. So maple gives you maple syrup, oak gives you oak resin, and pine gives you pine tar. Down here we have the crab pot. You put it in the water, load it up with bait, and it will catch some kind of crab or shellfish-related creature. The sturdy ring. This was a combat recipe that I got a little while back. 2 copper bar, 25 bug meat, 25 slime. It cuts the duration of negative status effects in half. That's an okay bonus, I guess. And then finally the bug steak. You can just craft this out of 10 pieces of bug meat. It says, the last resort of the hungry cave diver. Yeah, you gotta be pretty desperate to eat a bug steak. There's Fartomo, just being silly. Do a little fishing here. Kind of curious if you catch different fish in different parts of the farm map. Maybe? Not 100% sure. Just caught a chub. Just caught a sunfish. The tooltip says it's a common river fish. And if I do recall, the sunfish is one of the fish that is used in a bundle at the fish tank. So I'm going to want to donate that to the community center. I'm going to go ahead and head on over to the community center and put that sunfish in there. Oh, it's a cutscene. We got Linus the Hermit doing a little dumpster diving. George comes outside and says, sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. I walk up to George. He says, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. Linus seems kind of sad. He says, "It was me. I'm sorry." I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? Not everyone's cut out for this world, Ryan. You don't know what it's like to be me. I'm not harming anyone. I just want to live life on my own way. Is that so wrong? A little multiple choice here. Choice number 1 is yes, it's disgusting. Choice number 2, no, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Number 3, yes, it's illegal. That's George's private property. 2, oh no, 4, what am I saying? Numbers. Choice number 4, no, but you should get a job and stop leeching off others. Well, I mean, there's only one answer that can possibly be positive, so we'll go with No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Linus says, "Thanks, Ryan. I knew you were an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone." You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Now Linus is headed over to the Stardrop Saloon's garbage can. Oh! Gus comes out, catches him in the act. Gus says, "Wait." I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Well, that was very nice. I'll drop this sunfish off in the fish tank here. Yeah, a river fish bundle. Still need a shad, catfish, and a tiger trout. There's Emo Kid. He says, "What? I didn't hear you. Busy thinking about something." I guess I'll head home. I think I have enough energy for maybe 1 or 2 more fish casts. Oh, dude, I got the Joja Cola. I can bring Granny her Joja Cola for her shish kebab. Got a piece of green algae. Cast the pole in the wrong direction. I think this will be my last cast. Let's catch something good. It's another bream. Check the weather report. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Head off to bed. And we wake up on the morning of Sunday, spring the 21st. That's going to wrap it up. Peace.